Hey guys, Mr. Surplus Nut here on the other part of this series of videos on archery / bow hunting, and I want to get into it right away into the different things that I bought for this bow. The only thing that this bow came with, it was with the leeches, the Martin bow jacks. Like the one on the bottom, the one on top, obviously I think that's where the most vibration and movement and wear and tear on the string. And that bow jack's leech that I had on top on my string, completely, one of the little legs broke off, so I took it off and I went into Bass Pro Shop. I bought a pack of these and I put that one in there. But it just basically came with the bow jacks, leeches on the string, and that was pretty much it. That's all this bow came with. Plain Jane bow. And so I ended up, I knew I was getting it like that because like I told you guys, I wanted to put the stuff that I wanted to add on to it. So right away I concentrated before getting to the sight and all that. My main concern, even though this bow, just the way it came, just with the leeches on the string and nothing else, it was advertised, I've read it on the reviews, extremely quiet, okay? But I wanted to make it more quieter than that. So I went ahead and I bought the what do you call it, the limb savers riser vibrator dampening. I think this is like the 3-inch. They have them really long. I mean, again, I want to stay compact, I want to stay stealth, so I want to make sure that that the bow stays that way. So I figured for this size of bow, 30 inches from axle to axle, 3 inches should be plenty. Because remember, the bow supposedly, and it was quiet from the get-go. Just with leeches on the string, that's all he had. Okay, if you were to put a sight on it, an arrow rest, and start shooting it, boom, there you go. That's all you really needed for this bow. But I wanted to make it extremely quiet, so I went ahead and figured, since it's already quiet, I'll just go ahead and why get the 6 or the 8, the 10. Sometimes you see the stabilizer like up to here. Man, I'm telling you, if you get a pretty decent bow, you might not need something that long. So I got the 3-inch, nice and stealthy, compact. Then after getting this, I got the limb savers vibration dampening for the risers, one here and one on top, right there inside the limb. Okay, this bow, Martin, especially on this Cheetah, I think the Leopard and the other one have them too. They have like the Omega Venom on the riser, which is like a little rubber ball, and inside here, if you go to the website, supposedly have like 2 pebbles or something, 2 little balls that reduce vibration, the vibration that goes through your riser. It's got one on top right here on the top part of the riser, and one in here. Obviously aluminum, high strength aluminum riser, really light. It's got the cut openings, which makes it extremely light. Okay, it's got the I think it's like 5 or 6 ply fiberglass limbs. Okay, and it came like that. It also has the Venom Mega V grip, which is very nice, extremely nice, guys. This thing is like, when you all the way around, when you grab it, it's beautiful. I don't know if you ever grab one of these, like the PSE, some other bows. When you grab the bow, is either wood, which some people like it. I don't. I like the rubber type. This thing is like got these little rivets on the side. Really, really comfortable. Outrageous. Feels great. And some bows, they even have it like plain Jane. I mean, you're gripping the actual camel coated, painted riser itself, just the bare aluminum. So I don't know. So it came with that. Okay, it helps your hand reduce vibration on your hand. It's got the vibration escape system right here where the arrow drop rest is. Okay, some people, since some bow manufacturers, they don't give you this rubber piece all the way across. See how it looks? So when your arrow rest drops, it clicks, tack, tack, and it makes a noise right there. So they end up having to put a little piece of cloth or felt. Dude, you're paying for a high-end bow, and they can go the extra step and the extra mile for you and do something like this. Well, Martin Cheetah has looked at all these features, and $300 you get all this stuff. Nice, super comfortable rubber, high quality grip. You got your Venom Escape that they use a lot on their Cheetah bows. All these pieces rubber right on top of the piece of the aluminum riser where the arrow goes, and it's high quality. This thing has not come loose like the glue or anything. I've had this bow now for 2 years. Really nice. Okay, then it came with the N2 mag cam on the bottom, your regular wheel on top. Okay, nice, super silent cam. Obviously you got your little gold thing of Martin there. Okay, and from there I went ahead and I installed the let's go into the sights. I went ahead and went for the wanted something nice and durable for the True Glow Extreme Sight 5-pin. Okay, it's got this clear thing here that the light gets in through it, really nice, extremely bright. Okay, you can see it there, extremely bright. Now the way I have those 5 pins set up, this bow is so fast, alright, that with the first pin I'm good. I can shoot anywhere from like 10 yards out to 25. It's a 5-pin sight, and I only have to use, let me show you guys from up close, that first pin. See how it's kind of like the green one? See how high it is, that first pin? And the other 4 pins are in the bottom. With that first pin, this bow shoots about 302. So with that first pin, I'm good anywhere from 10 to 25 yards. And if I use the holdover method, with that first pin, I'm good up to 30 yards, 32 yards. But I want to see if I go and I haven't really had to use the bow for longer distance than that. So, but the other, I want to see if I adjust the other pins at least up to like 40, 45. So with like 2, maybe the most 3 pins, I'll probably do okay. I should have bought the 3-pin, but you never know. I rarely gonna see myself shooting at 50 yards with this thing. And so I opted to go with the True Glow. The True Glow Extreme Sight. It's got the little light that you turn it on. I don't know if you guys can see it there. Yeah, you can see it when it turns on. The little light, heavy duty pins with the little Allen key. Once you set it, vibration, nothing move the pins. And as you can see, I did my own little camo job like I did on my Savage FP10. That little design that I do when I do my camo work, which is with a net. If you see the little part here that holds the quiver, okay, this little piece, that's where my quiver goes, and I'm going to show you guys. This is the bracket of the actual sight. See how it's got like the little net looking camel pattern? I did that. I also did it like on this little rod that holds, because this whole rod was black, so I wanted to make everything camel. Because this bow has the next, I think they call it next G1 camel pattern. So I went ahead and I did that on the bracket for the sight, the bracket for the quiver, the little rod thing for the cable stabilizer thing here, and also on my quiver. I'll show you guys, I did the camel job on that. So that's pretty much the only thing I had to do to this bow, and it's made it extremely quiet. The other thing is this string containment or whatever, string stop. This thing, it is unreal how, this is what really did it, guys. When I put this string stop, that's why all the new bows are coming out with it. It made it extremely quiet, and it's just, this bow, it is super silent. When you shoot it, all you hear is choop when it hits the target. I mean, and I'm gonna be shooting this thing live in front of you guys when we get into the other videos, just so you guys can see it. But I mean, it's really everything I did to it. Oh, the main thing that I want to talk to you guys about, the I can't remember the brand of the arrow rest, but it's got the drop release type. Okay, that when you pull the string back here, this little cable here pulls this up, and it pulls the arrow up, and as soon as you release it, it comes down. Okay, it is awesome. I haven't had no problems with it. It works great. The arrow doesn't fall off, because I kind of like, when I put the arrow on there, I kind of like put the finger on top like this. I'll show you guys now when we come back on the other video. And we'll talk about the quiver, about the different arrows that I use. You don't have to go with expensive arrows, man, like gold tips and freaking Easton and listen, I go with the Bass Pro Shops Redheads Carbon Fury. I think they're like 0.006 or 5, the straightness of the shaft, extremely accurate. I've done a bunch of Robin Hoods when I shoot them. Like I nailed the knock of the arrow that's already in the target, and I split the arrow. I've done that a bunch of times. I have to make sure I shoot to different targets, because it is extremely, those little arrows are extremely accurate. I've gone hunting with them, no problem. And you get a dozen, 12 of them for like 54 bucks, which most high-end arrows you're gonna be getting, you're gonna be paying for 6, half a dozen, like probably like $50-some. Okay, and also I opted to go with peephole, the peephole. And also, when you get the little rubber string, make sure you get the one that's silicone coated. It lasts a real long time. The first one I bought, it wasn't, and it braided up after a while, and it broke off right here where it enters the peephole. So this one is the one that they advertise it like that on the little box. Silicone coated, will not braid or crack or nothing, and it hasn't happened to me. Okay, so when we come back, we'll check you guys out on another part to this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Subscribe to my channel, Mr. Surplus Nut, checking you out, bro.